Having the right tools for a specific job can make or break the end product, and the same applies when maintaining your car's brakes at home.
Over the series, we've been empowered to do maintenance on our own braking systems. We love the DIY jobs here, but what we haven't gone through is what it takes to get you across the line. So Bertie, our now DIY expert as well, has brought in the tools that we'll need to get the job done right. Where do we begin when looking at the tools or the tool sets that we're going to need to work on our brakes?
I've brought along a variety of tools that we need to work on any brake system. The first is a socket set, very important. Second of all, a set of flat spinners for some of the places where the sockets can't get in, and something very important, the retracting tool for the piston pots itself, especially if we start working on rear brake systems on the new generation vehicle. Something to remember, a good solvent to clean all the braking components as well, and then a good lubricant to lubricate the sliding pins to ensure that everything is free movement on the system itself.
Now I'm looking at an adjustable wrench there. Surely with that you don't need this whole spanner set?
This is the wrong tool for the job at hand. This wrench actually damages the heads on the bolts that tighten all the components onto the braking system and the chassis, and therefore never use this tool on a braking system.
Now it's one thing working on the brake system, but getting the car up there so you can access, that's a whole different story. What do we need in the jack department?
I brought along a jack and jack stands that's SABS approved for safety to use on a vehicle when you work on that vehicle. Please, under no circumstance, use the scissor jack at the back of the vehicle to change brake pads on a vehicle. That's only there to assist you next to the road when you encounter a situation with a flat wheel, not for work conducted on a vehicle. Something very important to remember, we need to jack the vehicle on the correct jacking point. If we jack it on any other place, we might sit with a situation where we damage the motor or the gearbox or even the suspension.
Different vehicles have different support points, and this counts for both the jack and the jack stands. So, check your owner's manual for the location of these points on the body.
So there we have it. I can understand now why you need a purpose-built jack for something like this. Any other tips to leave with the viewer?
The safety rules that apply in a workshop applies at home as well. So make sure that you keep yourself safe.
Well, there we go. Not as daunting as it first looked. We've taught you how to maintain your brakes. Now we've taught you how to get the car up there safely so you can do that work. Once you've got the tools yourself, the nice thing is it is an investment that you only make once.
You're in control with Ferodo.